Hi, this is Jen from tarotspirit.net, and this is my first weekly tarot reading that I'm going to post for you today. I hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to do a simple 3 card spread and get a general outlook for the upcoming week. I'm using my newest tarot deck that I'm kind of in love with called Shadowscapes Tarot. The images are really, really stunning, and the book is also really provides really interesting insight into the tarot cards. And as someone that's been reading tarot cards for 20 years, it's pretty exciting to have all sorts of new perspectives on the cards. So we're going to start out with our first card, and we have the moon. And it's interesting because I believe tonight is a special full moon. So it's apropos, I guess, that we chose the moon card. So the moon describes when things are somewhat emotional and distorted. You aren't seeing things quite as clearly as normal. It can be somewhat exhilarating. If you've ever been outside on a crisp full moon night, you know it creates lots of exciting feelings, but it can also create shadows, and things don't look the same as they do during the day. And it can be somewhat confusing and even sometimes scary. So I think this week we would, as far as the moon card is concerned, that we make sure that we're not somewhat overreacting or being over emotional, and really making sure things are as they seem before we react to them. Because, for example, out at night with a moon, you may see something that looks very scary, but then in the light of the day, it's just, it was just a shadow from a rake leaning up against the wall or something, and it looked like a claw or something scary, or you saw a face in the shadows, but it was really just, a shadow of some plants or something like that. So let's keep moving on. And the King of Swords. So the King of Swords really goes along with not allowing the moon to influence you too much. He would be a lawyer. He's very non-emotional. He thinks very logically. Um, he isn't swayed by emotions. If someone's not doing a good job, regardless of how nice and fun they are, he's the type of person that's gonna fire that person or take them to task on their performance. And he can seem very cold, yet there are times when it's in life where you really need to be logical and practical and look at things how they really are, and remove your emotions from the situation. That would serve you very, very well. And when the moon's out in full, really stirring things up, it's good to use some of the King of Swords way of being to deal with that excitement and crazy emotions. Let's take a look at the third card. If you notice, I don't tend to do reversals personally. A lot of people do. It's really up to you. I think each card kind of can be sort of positive or negative, and you kind of look to the other cards to see their influence, which way it would be. But it's fun to play with both. I just don't tend to use reversals personally. So now we have the Eight of Wands, which is actually one of my favorite cards. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. I like change and fast moving things, and let's just go for it. And that's what this card is all about. The Eight of Wands is things are going to happen very fast. And so just hop on board and go with it. Take in this card you can see she's blowing dandelion seeds, and they're just scattered in the wind, and but that's okay. Just go for the ride, if you can. Not everyone is comfortable doing that. So looking at everything together, think there's sort of something happening that you're really, it's upsetting you. You're not really being able to see it clearly for some reason. Um, so the King of Swords really telling you to be very practical and logical. Make a list. Ask people who have nothing to do with the situation what they think. Someone who's removed and doesn't have any emotional attachment to things, and really try to take your heart and emotions out of the decision making or how you react to the event. Um, if you're gonna don't fire off that email, that emotional email. Make sure you really take some time to think about it, let someone else read it, and listen to their counsel before you do that, because things may not be quite as they seem. And if you can really do that, I think the Eight of Wands shows that there's something really kind of exciting coming up. And if you can maintain control over your emotions and really be practical, some pretty exciting things can be moving into your life and can happen pretty fast. And hey, go for it. Jump on board and see where it takes you, because the Eight of Wands is a really exciting card full of lots of potential and excitement. So I hope you have a great week, and I'm excited to see where it takes you, because it seems like it's going to be a pretty exciting one. Thanks so much for watching.